Okay, it looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm working on more admin of code, day 5. So I looked at it the other day. I wasn't able to stream yesterday, so not yesterday. The day before yesterday. I looked at this and I got started on it. I didn't really understand it. I read through it a little bit, so I think I understand it a bit better now. This one is very confusing. But I think I'm understanding it. So there is the GitHub for the solutions, and yeah, let's just get into it. So the way I was doing it was collecting them all into an array, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the best way to go about doing that. But basically, yeah, basically we need the number. So let me actually kind of just start over here. I still want the contents. Yeah, I'm just gonna print out the contents right now. So I'm going to start over because the way I was doing it was not good. Yeah, so there we go. We have the content. So what we need to do is extract all of the numbers from it. So let's see. We definitely need all the seeds into one array. And that could be any length. So this one in particular, there's 4 of them. But for the actual problem, there's going to be even more of that. So I think I'm going to want an array for seeds. So I'm going to actually start over with this as well. So yeah, I'll just have seeds. I might combine it into a single array of arrays later, but for now I'm going to have them all be individual ones. So that's probably too much. Like won't need that much. Just 128 should be more than enough. Yeah, and so I'm going to try to collect all the seeds into there. And then once I can do that, yeah, once I can do that, then I'll worry about the mappings. Okay, which is where it gets very confusing. Yeah, so basically, we're gonna look for once we reach a semicolon, or regular colon, it's not a semicolon. And then we know that all the numbers after that, until the next semicolon, are going to be seeds. Yeah, so I will just iterate through the contents. Yeah, and then I will collect the seeds. So, whoops. Okay. So basically, if we have a colon, there we go. Then we know that we're collecting seeds. So, yeah, this is why I was having it as an array of arrays, because that way we could just use an index of it. For now I'm not going to do that, but it'll evolve later. Once I get it working, basically. So yeah, for now I'll just have the seed equals 0, and then yeah, if it's okay, and then I can just do seeds plus equals 1, and then here if seeds equals 1, then we know that we're collecting the seeds. And that's the only time that we will, because once we encounter the next colon, they're not going to be the seeds. So yeah, this isn't, it'll evolve later, like I said. Yeah, and then just if is digit, maybe we should check that first. Yeah, if is digit, contents I. And then we're going to check this, and then, yeah, we would be able to check all the other ones as well. Okay, it'd be a bit repetitive, but we might be able to do that. But yeah, so if we do that, then we will just, want to generate a digit. Yeah, so just can do character. Yeah, and this can just be random length, really. Doesn't really matter. Actually that's not how to do that. Yeah, so it's a string really. And it's a number. 32 is probably more than enough. And then yeah, we can just, I cannot type it all. Alright, yeah. So then we can have the num len, and I can start at 0. And then wall is digit, contents I. Then yeah, we'll just sort of collect it into the number. So number num1 equals contents I. So we kind of have the check twice. Yeah, but that should be okay. And then here's do I plus plus. And then at the end I want to do I minus 1 so that we aren't over the boundary, if that makes any sense. Because we do iterate it again at the last iteration. So I can do that. Okay. So I can do that, and then we collect the number, so then we can just append it to the seed. So let me make a length for that as well. Seeds len. Yeah. And so let me initialize a map here. So map equals that, and it'll be 0 initialized, so that'll be 0 to start. Yeah, and then we can just do seeds len plus plus equals something like that. I think I did that right then. And we should be able to then print out all the seeds. is less than, actually I need to do map.seeds. Okay. So yeah, something like that, and then just map.seeds, whoopsie, seed1, I plus plus, and then just print them all. Map.seeds, yeah, something like that. So let's see if it compiles. Map speeds, that's not right. It is seeds. Alright, and then the rest of it did compile, so, whoops. I run that, 9453, so that's obviously not right. Let me look at the test input, so 9453. Alright, so we just got the last digit, so I forgot to iterate this actually. Okay, now, there we go. So now we have the seeds, so that did actually work. First try almost. Okay, so we have the seeds, yeah. So, I think, now I'm gonna try to get these mapping numbers. And it's always going to be, and let me look at the puzzle input, the actual input. So it always has 3 numbers. So yeah, I think that will make it a bit easier. So let me just make another one for the soils. This might need to be a bit more because it looked like it was a bit larger. Is that more? That's probably not more than 128. But I'll just be safe and do that. And then we'll have soils len. Okay, yeah, so we'll just have another array, or a stack, basically is what it is. And then we can do the same thing here. So if seeds equals 2, then we want to do the same thing, but append it to soils. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Soils. Okay, like that. And let's see. So now actually I need to print them all out. Soils. Soils. Okay. So now we print them all out, and that should be all of them. Not quite, because okay. Yeah, so it needs to there we go. Okay, that's better then. So that is right now. Yeah, it was just leftover junk data, basically. Yeah, so that looks like it's all the right numbers. Okay, and then we know, so the first one is going to be, that is the soil one, if I am remembering correctly. Yeah, or the destination range, so soil, in this case, is what it is. And the second one is the source range, so in this case, it's seeds. And then we have the actual, the range of the, yeah, the range length. So we can use that to figure out what the seeds map into. So we basically, we take the second number, we add this to it, is the maximum for it, and then, yeah, so we have the minimum and the maximum, and then we look at the first number, and then we do the same thing, and have the minimum and maximum, and then we convert them. So, yeah, so what is the best way to go about doing that? Maybe, let me think. So we're iterating through this. Let's try to generate it. So could it be a structure? Let me see. So a structure that it can have the dest. Oh, let's see. I don't know what the type will be yet, and then the source, as well as the range. Okay, something like that. So should it be an array of integers? They're all integers, so that should be fine. Yeah, and then just however many of them we can have. So I don't think there's going to be too many. So that should probably be fine. Yeah, and then we just append to it with each one, and then we can iterate through it and check. And if it doesn't fall into any of those boundaries, any particular one, then it just gets set to itself. Yeah, okay. And this can just be called the map. Or no, the other thing is the map. This is the I don't know, like the doesn't really matter how I call it, but I want to really is the map. This is like the greater map. Map collection. I'll just call it a table or whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Could probably do it in one loop, but I'm not going to. So yeah, table. Just zero initialize it, and then probably want a length for all of these as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, and then okay, source select. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll just append to that. So, could have like let's see, equals 0. And then when it equals 2, then curly equals 0. So just kind of reset it like that. And then plus plus, and we just want to append to it based on this. So maybe this should be an array of arrays. So like that. And this is called like the map. Well, I don't really want to use that twice because that can get confusing. So just give me the range, right? Alright, yeah, and then we can use that as the index in it. Yeah, so current can be the index. So basically, map dot, it's not map, so table dot range of I, range I equals, I and then the range len. But do I need an individual one for each one? So I need really an array of these. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I, and then, so we have the, like that, I guess. But then we do need to iterate that. So let's do like that. Trying to think. Yeah, this gets a little confusing. But can set that equal to map.source.I. Yeah, something like that. And that should generate the table. I probably didn't do it all right, but let me print the table out. Table.range I range len I. Okay, range len declared because it's a table. Okay. Alright, and let's see. Okay, yeah, so I messed something up bad. So we printed all of this out then. Or do I put that up there? Okay, yeah, so this actually breaks it, with this. Okay. So I did something wrong with this. I'm assuming it's what it is. Maybe the index is actually not okay. So, because I'm supposed to use current as the index, not I. Yeah, current and current. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so let's see then. Alright. So they are all there now. So they are in the table. I guess I should probably iterate over the table to make sure it is right, rather than doing that. But, alright, I could just sort of print it out manually like this. So I have table.range, current. So let's just do the first one. Yeah, the first. Let's see, what is that print out? So we get 50, and that is right. And then if we go to 1, then it should be 52. And it's 98, so that's not right. Okay, I think I want to swap these. Hang on. Maybe not. Yeah, because this is supposed to be the next one, so that's not right. Uh-huh. Yeah, so this actually needs to use, this needs to be different. Okay. Well, so this is the length of it, so that should be fine, really. And so what is stored there? 2. Okay, and that is the last one. That's okay. And what is there? Or is there not? 50. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely not right. Hang on. Let me think about this for a minute. maybe I don't even really need to do this. I can just iterate over the seeds as well as the map. The numbers that we have in the soils. And then yeah, maybe I can put pause on this. I still want to use the current though, because I can still use that. That would still be useful. And then just sort of maybe do a switch statement on current. Would that be a good idea? So then just case 0. Yeah, and then do that for all of these. And then do stuff with the soils. So we do also need the seeds index. Seeds index. So I can start at 0. And then, yeah, so we just really want to iterate over the seeds, though. Well, I guess we could iterate over this, and that'd be fine. So if it's 0, then that means we are on the first part. So that is the, which one is that one? Okay, destination range is the first one. Okay, so that is what we're converting to. Okay, and then this is where we're at with the seed. So this is where we access the seed. Okay. So basically we want to add map.soils I to that. Yeah, and this is the this is something. Alright, yeah, this is very confusing problem. But basically that is something that we get. And that is, we don't want to add, oh yeah, because that adds the that adds, so we want to get that, and then that is, we want to check if the seed is well actually, okay, this is a bit difficult. But this is the range that we need, so we definitely need the range. What if I have an integer for the depth? Whoops. Source and range, and then set them all in here. So depth equals map.soils I. Source equals map.soils I. And range equals map.soils I. Okay, let's see. Something like that, and then that can set it. And then when it's 4, we have them all. Okay, but we really want to... yeah, and then at the end... So after that, we have it. So we can do if, here equals 2. After that, then we have them all there. And then we can iterate her again. Yeah, so we can just... let's do this, actually. 3. Whoops. And then put this here. Set it to 0 there. So that sort of resets it. Okay, and then... okay, so we have all the numbers there, and then we need to do stuff with the seeds in there. So, iterate over the seed. So for seed, 0 while seed is less than map.seeds then seed plus. Okay, and then we have all the seeds in there, so we might not need the seeds index actually. Yeah, and then we just check if map.seeds seed. Let's see. So is greater than, and so is okay. So it starts at 98. So greater than or equal to source and map.seeds seed is less than or equal to source plus range. Then we have to map it. Otherwise, we just set it equal to itself. Okay, so yeah, we just do yeah, so we're gonna need to do something with that. But here we need to convert it to this. So we basically just we subtract. Is that no? So we need to well, then we can have actually up here, we can have the diff equals source minus depth. And then we can just basically int soil equals map.seeds seed minus field. Yeah, so in that case, if it was in that range, which I guess these aren't really. Well, there's the soil, and then yeah, we can have for now I'll just put it here, soil stack. 28, sure. And then just put it onto the soil stack. So just soil stack size plus plus equals soil. And we can do the same thing here, except it just equals the map.seeds seed. Alright, let's see if that compiles. It does not. Unvariable seeds in it. Yeah, so I'll get rid of that. Okay, but not used, that's okay. Yes, this means that. There we go. Okay, soil stack, so then I can iterate over the soil stack. Soil stack size. And then just print out soil stack up. So let's see what we get. Alright, 79, 14. Actually, we can't really check it like this, because then we get too many. We want to go through, and then at the end of it. So that makes it a bit more difficult. Because we're just supposed to have this same amount at the end, right? Yeah, so seed 13, soil 13, fertilizer 52. Yeah, so it's just supposed to be 4 at the end. Not this many, because we can't just append it each time. So yeah, I need to do that a bit differently. Let's see what we get just with if it does convert it. 81 and 57. So what is that from? 52. Alright, are we supposed to have 81 and 57? Okay, 81. 57. Okay, so we did get 2 of them. And then the other ones just need to be here. If they are not in there. Okay. So how can I do that? Basically, if it's here, do that. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, we almost completed one pass through. We just need to do this differently. 157. Okay, how can I do that? Okay. Maybe I should store it a different way. So rather than just integers, it can be a structure which has the original. Yeah, so sort of just oops, a value. And it has the original number as well as the converted. So this can be value. Yeah, okay, and then actually, can there be overlapping ones? I think these are all different, so that should be fine then. Shoot, but we might have overlaps later. All right, well, we'll get there when we get there. And basically, yeah, instead we want to do this dot value equals that, and then soil size. I'm gonna do this actually. This one. Dot original. Oops. Original equals map.seeds seed. And this one is not value, it's actually 30. I think that's how I call it. Okay. And then I dot okay, so that should be actually the same. That's not right. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Alright, yeah, so that's the same. And then we just need to go through at the end, and if the original is not in there, then we just want to append it. So yeah. Actually, yeah, so let me do else, do this and set the original equal to that. And then we'll have them all in there. All the original ones in there. Actually, no, I'm gonna have too many, right? Maybe not. Ooh, okay, so we only get 2 in there. Oh yeah, because you don't iterate this. Oh yeah, then we get 2 many. So that's not gonna work out actually. So okay. We can do this, right? So if I do that, yeah, we get 2 many. So how can I not get 2 many? Because we loop through this each time. So really, really that's not gonna work out like that. So let me. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should use the same index as the seed index, rather than this. Then we can use that for other stuff. So if I do that, we don't really need the soil stack size. So this is actually gonna not be good. Let's see. What is this? Oh yeah, because we don't have that in here now. So yeah, maybe that won't work. Because I wanted to use the seed index, and then I'd be able to loop through it afterward. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Maybe, maybe. Else if, not in that. Not seeds. Seed. And then just pass in the soil stack. So just make kind of a very specific function which checks if that's in there. It checks if an integer is in this stack. So in stack, or maybe just is in stack. Is how it should be called. Is in stack. So we take a value, and then we take an array of values, like that. Okay, sure. 0 I is less than. I'm gonna use this hard-coded number because it doesn't really matter much. All right, and then if int result equals 0, is return result. Okay, yeah. I don't even need to do that. Just whoops, return 0. Okay, if array I dot original equals value, then return 1. All right. I don't know if that'll work though, because I don't know if there's overlapping numbers, but I can try it. Yes, just is in stack. Okay. And then we want to just do that. So if it's not in the stack already, and want to append. Dot original equals dot seeds seed. as well as the converted is also going to be 1. So actually, I don't want to iterate that here. Alright, let's see what happens then. So now we still have too many, so that doesn't work. Shoot, because we need to also do that with the converted number. So shoot, no, but we store the original in there, so that should be fine. So why? So yeah, we append 55 twice, 79 twice. So because those are the ones that get converted. But we're checking the original, so the original should be set to that. But if we don't encounter that yet, huh? We're not gonna get converted. We'll do that. Okay. So yeah, this first one, it doesn't get converted. And that is 55, but then we also get the converted version of it. So shoot, because it's actually afterwards, so that's not gonna work out. Because yeah, because it gets converted on the second pass, this one. So I guess I could iterate over it, and if it's in there, then remove it from there, but that's not quite great. So what if the seeds is another structure? And this just has two things. So it has a value, as well as is converted. Yeah, just flag. This can be seeds. Well, that could probably be used for all the other things. So what could it be called instead of that? Just I'll just call it seeds, whatever it doesn't matter. Okay, then seeds can be that. Okay, and then we are going to have to do something differently in here. So let's see, map dot seeds. Dot seeds dot yeah, dot value equals that. And then so is converted will be 0, so false by default. And then in here, you want to set it equal to is converted. So map dot map dot seeds seed dot is converted equals 1. Alright, so we convert it. We can get rid of this. So then we know that it's converted, but otherwise it's not. So then we can loop over it again, I suppose. I is less than seeds, okay. And just basically, if dot seeds seed I dot is converted, whoops, I can't spell, equals 0, then we just want to set soil stack size equals map dot seeds I. Okay. Whoops, and I just quit out of it, so I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me write down. Okay, so then set that, and have to set both. So original and dot converted. Okay. Let's see. So that's not right. Okay, yes, now I have a lot of problems with things here. Shoot, yeah, because we're using the seeds. Dot value. Yeah, dot value. Oops. Dot value. Dot value. Okay, let's see now. So seeds. Okay. Dot value. Dot value. Okay. So it compiles now, and let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, not quite. It's almost there, because we have all of them, but we also have zeros. So why is there zeros? So yeah, the first one worked, and it appended that, which is what we wanted. So, okay. 79 is supposed to be converted to that, and then 55 is supposed to be 57. Maybe 14 and 13, but why is okay. Why is that? What is the length of this? Just like that. And I've got seeds. Let's see, what is it? So it is 4. Okay, so yeah, we should have that. So, oh, it's because I iterated this too many times. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so now we have the converted values. Okay, so it took quite a few passes, but I did get it. Okay, and that is all right, I believe. So if I check here, 81, 14, 57, 13. So it's not in the right order. I don't think that matters because you're just trying to get the lowest at the end. So that should be okay. All right. Yeah, so I can kind of just copy this and do it again, basically. Yeah, so just add here. Gonna want to make this a value as well. And then we're gonna have to change that. So yeah, in here, do the same thing that we did. Value. Okay, and then down here as well. Value, 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 and we don't convert it yet, so we're not going to do that, but we just need to do this. Let me do it all here as well. Map soils. Alright, maybe I don't have that in. Let's see, where does it fail? Shoot, actually, yeah, because that is... no, why is that? Metasaurus IDOT value. That should be a structure. I said it here. Oh, because it's supposed to be seeds. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so then it still all works the same, and then I can have another one for the yeah, I'm doing this in kind of a bad way, with a lot of repetition, but I think it'll work. This is fertilizer now. Fertilizer then. Okay. And yeah, we can basically do the same thing. So we check here. Else if seeds equals 3. Yeah, this probably gets switched in as well, but whatever. Yeah, do this, and then map out fertilizer. And then fertilizer then equals that. Okay. We set it, and then we just have to loop over it again like this. And do the same thing, except instead of the soil stack, we've got, it is a fertilizer stack. So we don't need this anymore. Okay, yeah, so we can just do this, set it all to 0. And this is fertilizer stack. And I don't know that we use this even, but we do. Fertilizer stack size. And then convert anything here that is soil into fertilizer. Soil into fertilizer. Actually, no, I need to do soil into fertilizer. Fertilizer, yeah, like that. And then also do the same thing with just soil. Soil with fertilizer. There we go. Alright, and let's see if that even compiles. Alright, fertilizer stack is not used. Okay. Yeah, but I think that should be setting it. Instead of this, we want to do soils. And actually, I think it's fertilizers, isn't it? No, it's fertilizer. Okay. Soils, and this can be soil. 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 Soil and soil and soil. Okay. Something like that. And let's see. So now if we go to the fertilizer stack size. Stack size. I just completely messed that up. Alright. Stack size. There we go. And this is fertilizer stack. Not converted. And let's see what it prints out. So yeah, we have some problems. Seed does not exist. Yeah, so I need to replace seed in here with soil. Okay, just right here, soil. And then alright, alright, okay, alright, right here. Soil. And I've got soils. There we go. Soil stack set but not used. Okay, yeah, because we don't read from it. But we want to actually read from it because we're using those values rather than, yeah. So rather than the actual soils. We want to use the values in the soil stack. So that is something that it's not quite right. So soil stack size. Instead of this, well, this is already wrong. But soil stack. Okay. Soil stack. And actually, so that is one of these. So we want original or dot converted rather. Dot converted. Okay, and yeah, this is also gonna be no. Shoot. Am I modified? No, I'm not. Did I not just change that? Yeah, soil stack. Yeah, it is not in the map though, so we need to get rid of that. Okay, and yeah, anywhere where there's this, we want to replace it with soil stack dot converted. Okay. Yeah, so and this also is actually this is the map dot soils. Shoot, but that's actually gonna break it. So yeah, this might not work because we're using different values. So oh yeah, we might go out of bounds. Okay, we get 53 and 52. So is any of those right? 53 and 52. Okay, yeah, but then we don't get the ones that don't get converted again. So that's because of this. We do actually need to iterate over it. So let's see. Let's do this over the map.soils blend. Soils. So I don't think this is gonna work. Because yeah, this is the fertilizer stack though. So fertilizer stack size is map.soils. Size. Okay, and let's see what that does. Yes, we get too many values, just like I thought. Yeah, okay, because we're not setting this properly. So we need sort of, could really just make, just a soil index. And then just do soil index plus. Beat that. Maybe. No, not quite. So that's not right. Yeah. Maybe we need to replace the values in there. So yeah. How can I do this? Because we want that. But that is not going to be large enough because yeah, we could have more in here or less. Less than the total number. Actually, does it ever? Might always be less. So yeah, we really want to iterate soil index. I don't think this will work, but no. All right. That actually needs words. So, yeah, that's what I thought. So I can't just use that because there's not enough. So yeah, if I print it out, how many times do you print out? Hang on, let me actually do it. So that, okay. Any variable that, okay, that's okay. Yeah, we only do it twice. Why does it get? Yeah, so we only go through here twice. Sometimes we go through here. This one. Okay. Yeah, that's actually too many times. So, but could I use that? Because that is right. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'll be right back. Like about 3 minutes. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So yeah, so actually I'm kind of doing this wrong. So we don't want to set it on the actual soils. We want to set it in here if that gets converted. Not really the fertilizer. Yeah, the fertilizer stack. So that is a value, which yeah, it has that. So maybe we could even have an is converted in here. Yeah, and that would be set to 0 by default, obviously. Then we could set it to that. What is this? I need to go down. Okay, so map dot fertilizer stack. Fertilizer stack size. Yeah, can just do that and then get rid of this. It's not actually in the map. So we do that. Okay. Yeah. And then we can look through those. Okay. Fertilizer stack size. And this is, yeah, fertilizer stack. Okay, I actually want to loop through the, not the soils, but the soil stack. Yeah, so it's just soil stack. I dot, yeah, soil stack. Okay, something like that. But the fertilizer stack, okay. We could actually set it in the soil stack, but, let's do that. Soil stack. Soil stack size. No, we can just use the, soil. There we go. This needs to be plus plus now. And this needs to be soil stack. Oh, no, this can do it. Okay. Yeah, let me try that. So let's see if that compiles. Observable soil index, that's okay. Okay. And let me get rid of this print statement up here. But 53, 52. Okay. 53, 52, 81, and 57. Alright, so that is right. The right values. So I'm kind of brute forcing this, in a way. Really it's just being inefficient, but it is working out. It is working. So I don't know if it'll work for everyone, but, like on the actual input, but we'll find out. Yeah, maybe I could also do, like, test it just on the, no. I'll just work through this. Okay. So yeah, now we have to go to the next one. So we did the fertilizer, so now we have the water. So, yeah. Just gonna keep doing it like this. It's not very efficient, but it will work, hopefully. So water, and this can be water rain. Okay, yeah, we need to do pretty much the same thing, where we come in here, and yeah, we just, let's see, seeds equals 4. Yeah, then we'll just do this. Except instead of fertilizer, it is water. Alright, there we go. And then we generate it, and we can just do this same thing as well. Yeah, so these two things. Except we need to replace fertilizer with water, and then we need to replace soil with, replace soil with, fertilizer. Fertilizer. Water. Okay. Yeah, and then the same thing. We'll replace soil with fertilizer. There we go. So let's see if that even compiles. Water stack set but not used. Okay, yeah, because you don't read from it. So let's do water stack size. Water stack I not used. Alright, let's see what happens. So 49, 53. Alright, so we have too many now. So it did not work. But let's see, what do we have? So we have 49, 53, 41, and 40 and 81. So we have one extra that is 42 for some reason. But I don't know why. So, but we didn't have, so where did 42 come from? I think, that's a little strange. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, so where does that happen? Let me print, so we're setting it here. Equals water. So water is here. Let me print water. Just with this water, and let's see what it prints out. 49, 53, 42, 41. Yeah, so where does the 42 come from? Because that's not supposed to exist. Yeah. Because all the rest of them get converted. But then we have, for some reason, just a 42. Maybe maybe something else needs to be changed here. Map.water. Alright. Fertilizer. Is that right then? Yeah, because that is just soil. Water. Okay. Yeah, so it gets set in here where it's not right. Let me print out the fertilizer stack because we don't modify it. So fertilizer stack size. And let me look at what we have for that. So let me also add like fertilizer. Like that, and let's see what we got. So 53, 52. Okay, and here let me add another one up here for this. Water. And then you can see it all pretty well separated. Alright, so yeah, we have one too many here. So where does 42 come from? Yeah, how could that happen? Alright, but we have this is 42, so shoot. Oh shoot. It could be because of this 0. But we did have a 0 up here and that didn't cause any problems. But yeah, it looks like it's coming from this, likely. So why? Fertilizer is, I messed that up, but that's okay. Fertilizer stack. Fertilizer. Not converted. Let's see. 53, 57, 53, 52. So 53 becomes 42. So what is the diff? Diff is 4, 4, 11, and 11. Okay, so is that right, actually? So 11. We should have more than this. That is 4. Do I not loop through enough time? Okay. Well, so 11. So yeah, for some reason, it's in here. So the fertilizer, 53. Let me print out all the numbers here. So just the dense and source and range. Dense, source, range. And let's see what they all are. So yeah, dense, source, range. Okay, so when it becomes 42, the fertilizer was 53. Yeah, so that is not, that's not greater than, well, hey, it's greater than 0. Hey, we're checking greater than source. Then source plus range. But plus the range. Okay, maybe we don't want this equal sign here. Then it actually works. So, yeah, it needs to be less than. But it is greater than or equal to, right? So, I think so. So that is right now, I think. So 49, 53, 41, and 81. Okay. So that's right. Alright. So I can get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of this entirely. Alright, and now I can do it again for the next one. So after water, we have light. Okay. And yeah, we can just check in here. The same thing. But for that, and then light. Alright, and then yeah, we can do this down here. Whoops. Yeah, just take this, and we'll see if it works. Okay. Yeah, so replace water with light. and replace fertilizer with water. Okay. Yeah. Fertilizer with water. Alright, and let's see what happens when we try to bring it out. Light stack. This is light stack size. There we go. Alright, and let's see. So, yeah, I gotta get rid of some of these print statements in here. Because I have one up here. Okay. Alright, so we have, that's the right number then. 42. 42, 46, 34, and 74. Okay. Now we can go to temperature. Okay. This is probably gonna be very bad once we get to part 2, and then we have to change just a little thing. We have to revamp the entire thing. So, yeah. So you probably shouldn't do it like this, but I'm doing it like it anyway. So, here's what it is. Okay. 6, and this is, what was it again? Temperature 1. Okay, there we go. And yeah, just copy and paste. And yeah, so replace light with temperature. Light with temperature. Okay, and replace water with light. Water with light. There we go. And let's see. So yeah, I need to actually read from it. Temperature stat size. Temperature stat. Okay, and let's see what we get. So 82, 78, 42, and 34. Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, so we have 2 more. So humidity is next. Humidity. Okay. Yeah, do the same check here. But 7 and humidity. Okay, and yeah, copy and paste more code. Okay. So yeah, the next one, yeah, I might want to refactor it, because I could just put it in a function, and then just pass all the arrays, because they're all the same size, and all that stuff. So it probably wouldn't be that difficult. It would not be that difficult. All right, well, let's replace temperature with humidity. With humidity, and yeah, replace replace what is light with temperature. All right, and yeah, down here as well. Okay, and unfavorable humidity. Okay, so something's not right here, because this. Yeah, this needs to be, oops. This needs to be humidity. Okay, there we go. And now it's not unused. And, okay, it broke. So, why did it break? Uh-huh. Okay, so something's definitely not right here. Temperature, yeah. Okay, humidity, yeah, we have that. Diff. Temperature, okay. Okay, this needs to be humidity stat size. It's really this. Right, that should be fine. This needs to be size, okay. There we go. So yeah, it didn't quite work. I think this might be wrong actually. So light stack dot light dot is converted. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be humidity stat size as well. All right. And there we go. Okay, so we got, all right, we got 43, 35, 82, and 78. All right, so that is working then. So now we have location, and that's the last one. Location. Okay, this is gonna be very hard to debug if it doesn't work on the actual input. But yeah, we'll see. This is, wait, what was it? Location, lane. Okay, and yeah, do the same thing here. Oops. Okay. Select the whole thing and query replace humidity with location. Okay. And replace temperature with humidity. Alright, let's see if it works. Alright, 86. 86, 82, 43, and 35. So then the lowest number. Alright, so yeah, then we just need to go through and we need to just do lowest equals 0. Okay. Maybe let's do a large number. Hand. So we need to get the lowest number. So then if location stack I less than lowest, then yeah, we just need to do, actually let's just set it to the first one. So location stack I just location stack 0. Okay. Is less than lowest, then lowest equals location stack I. And then at the end we should be able to print it out, and it should be the lowest number. See? So that doesn't work because this needs to be dot value. Or dot converted actually. Okay, and let's see. Let's see what happens. 35. Okay, so I'm gonna try it on the actual input now. Let's see what happens. 0. Okay. 0. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not 0. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think that's right at all. Yeah, it's not the right answer. Yeah, I thought so. So let me open the input. I don't have anything in the input. That could be a big part of the problem. Alright, let's try that again. I think we overflowed, so I might need to replace all the integers with 64-bit integers. So yeah, let me do that. Query replace int with 64t. Wait, so let's see if that works. That actually messed up this as well. See what else it broke. Okay. Alright, yeah, so we can't do that. This needs to be an integer. This needs to be an int as well. That should be fine. Alright, let's see. So, it's not good. I don't think there's any negative numbers in here, so yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be out of bounds for a 64-bit integer, so something is not good. Yeah, something is not good. So let me print, let's just print each stack and see what we get. So, yeah, well, let me print, instead of printing the lowest here, I'll print the actual one. So, converted is less than 1. There you go. Location stack I dot converted. Let's see. So, yeah, we'll look at this one first. Okay, yeah, we get a bunch of negative numbers. That's not good. So let's go all the way back to the solar stack. Solar stack size. And let's see. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's gonna break the stack. Alright, let's see. So, so it happens all the way on the first one. We get negative numbers. So is it too large? I don't think that's too large. What's the 4-bit integer? Yeah, I've looked this up before, but so what is Yeah, so it's this. And I don't think that is more than that. Let's see. Let's look. So that's the first conversion. So, yeah, if I go up here, let's print out the seeds. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Map.seed, seeds len, seeds I, dot, dot. Alright, let's see what we get. Map.seed. Alright, and okay, so they already break just with this. Alright, what is the first one that underflows or overflows? Okay, so it is after 846. So 846 isn't right here. So then this one, that is not more than this number. I don't know what this will say. One inside, and then it'll be negative. Alright, yeah, so why does it, yeah, we have plenty of space for it, so why does it do that? Shoot. Okay, size 2, Shoot, is this actually, not large enough? Well, we don't use the table, so that doesn't actually matter. But this one, maybe that needs to be more? I don't think so, but... No, so yeah, why does it do that? Why does it become negative? There. So... This isn't long enough. Is it still not? I think it's that many characters, so... Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot, because we need to do this. A toll. Because it's a long map. So, yeah, there we go. Let me just quickly replace the whole thing. Alright, and let's see now. So, there we go. That is more like it. That is more like it. So, let me do this now on the location stack again. Size. And let's just print out the values of location stack dot convert. And let's see. Okay, so there's no negative value, so that's good. Let's do this and print the lowest then. Lowest is yeah, one of those, lowest, and let's see what we get. Alright, so what is that? So it's an actual number, so let's see if it's right. And there we go, that's the right answer. Okay, part 2, let me commit this. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have some big problems with having to change it, but let me commit. Let's see, day 5, part 1, root solution. Okay. Yeah. So let me now, yeah, just quit out of this. And then copy paste K05A to K05B. Okay. I got C. And there we go. So, alright. Everyone will starve if you only plant such a small number of seeds. Reading that, it looks like the seeds line actually describes ranges of seed numbers. Okay, the values on the initial seed line come in pairs. Within each pair, the first value is the start of the range, and the second value is the length of the range. So in the first line, this line describes 2 ranges of seed numbers to be planted in the garden. First line starts with the seed number 79 and contains 14 values, 79, 80, okay? Second range starts with seed number 55 and contains 13 values. Okay, now rather than considering 4 seed numbers, you need to consider a total of 27 seed numbers. In the above example, the lowest location number can be obtained from seed number 82, which corresponds to soil 84, fertilizer 84, okay? So the location number is 46. Consider all the initial seed numbers listed in the ranges on the first line of that. What is the lowest location number that corresponds to any of the initial seed numbers? Okay. That's a little confusing, but it looks like we just have to change the first part, so I don't think it will be too big of a problem. Let's do the test input. Okay. Alright, yeah, so we need to, before we do any of this, we need to do stuff with the seeds. So, okay, come in pairs. So the pairs are that. So 79 contains 14 values, okay? And then 55 and it contains 13 values. So, okay. Yeah, so we need to separate out in pairs. We need to do a similar thing to this. So yeah, I think I can do that. Okay, and then yeah, so lowest low equals 0, and then high equals 0 as well. Okay. Well, so that's not really high. It's the range. Okay, so we have the lowest, or the really it's more like a value. Okay, and then 4. Okay. High equals 0, high is less than math dot seeds len plus plus, and then yeah, we want to yeah, so we'll make a new array, which doesn't really need to be that. It can just be the actual seeds. Actual seeds. And yeah, so it'll just be that size. That should be fine, and we'll zero initialize the whole thing. Do I want to zero? Yeah, that should be fine. And want to append to it, so we'll make actual let's see, actual size equals 0. Okay, and then basically, yeah, and we'll need a current. Yeah, so switch on current on current plus plus. Okay, so yeah, case is 0, and then and same thing with 1. Alright, yeah, and then if current equals, yeah, current equals 2, so we'll do this again. Then current equals 0. Alright, so it'll reset. Okay, yeah, so then we want to set value equals map.seeds I, and then range equals map.seeds I. Okay, so that should set that. And then we can just do stuff with that. So we need to basically for each value starting at this all the way up to the value plus the range. Yeah, and then we just want to append that to the actual seeds. I think that's it. J is less than J is okay. Actually, so this one I started at 0. Let's start at value. Okay. Value. Let me make this a 64-bit integer. Because it's gonna need to do that. This needs to be current. Okay. Can do that. And this I'll use that for this as well. I think that will be fine. Hopefully. Value, yeah, and then J is less than value plus range. Alright, and then we just want to append that to the actual seeds. Actual size plus plus equals equals J. Okay, and this might need to be more than that actually, so maybe I'll just do like 512 again. Let me compile that, and we have some issues. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I won't call it range, so it doesn't interfere with the other one. So range. Actually, I can just do this, and there we go. Current as well. That can be an integer, like that doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll make this. It's never gonna be negative, so this could even be. This could even be. Maybe I'll just. Maybe I'll just do this like that. Okay. Alright, map.seeds I dot down. Okay. And alright, so it's stepping on you. So now let me just return 0, and then I just want to print them all out. A is less than actual size. And then yeah, just print out all of the actual seeds I. All of them. Yeah. So let's see what we get. It's actually a long integer. Okay, so 67. All right, so it ends at that, and then so it's at 79. Okay. All right. 79 to 92. And then 50. Alright, so that actually looks right to me, I think. So now, let me just do like this, I think. Probably seeds. Actual seeds. And then, yeah, that way I won't have to change everything. I think it's map.seeds actually, though. And I want to just copy, actual seed, or actual size. So I do need to increase the size of this. Right, and that, actually want to do dot value. Will that work? Actual seeds. Maybe it won't work. Alright, I can pretty easily just make this, value like that, and then, when setting it here, I just need to do dot converted, as well as original. And then, yeah, because we're going to actually need to use that as well, so that is probably better. Dot converted, and yeah, just do this. And still return 0 there. Alright, and let's see. So, yeah, that actually broke it. What's the 0 about? Okay. Because they don't all get set. Oh, because we iterated twice, that's why. Alright, and yeah, so there is the right numbers now, and let me actually iterate through, let me do this. And then iterate through the, we also need to add to the map.seeds when equals actual size. Okay. And yeah, so then we can do this. Map.seeds when, and print out the map.seeds. And let's see, it shouldn't be the same. Dot value. But that's actually, it's not gonna work. Yeah, because I need to, it needs to be a seed, it's not a value, so that's not right. Okay. Alright, one of those. And so instead of this, it's just value. Alright, then that should work. No, still no. So, yeah, we get those, and not the rest. So, did I do something wrong with this? Yeah, not. Okay, so map.seeds. Let me look at memory copy. So, what is that? In bytes. Yeah, actually, I need to do size of seed 0 times that. I think that's what I need to do. Actually, it can just be actual seeds 0. There we go. And let's see now. There we go. That is more like it. Alright, so I think if I get rid of this now, should work. Oh, this is 46. Okay, and I think that is actually right. Okay, 46. So let's change it to the input. Okay, the actual input. And let's see what we get. Segfault. Alright, perfect. So where does it segfault? Clearly it segfaults with something that I did here. Maybe it's not large enough actually. So the input. Yeah. Shoot, it needs to be way larger. Yeah. I don't know if I have enough for that. Right, still segfaults. Okay. So where is that happening though actually? Probably in here. Is this not even large enough? So check. We don't print out any. J is not big yet, so seeds I dot dot. Right, and let's see where we go. So let's see, I might need to use the debugger. Alright, so cleared now. Yep, so let's just do 0. Let's see, do we make it here? Okay, I'm not sure that not sure. Okay, so Okay, let's print that out. Yeah, so don't print it out. So let me open GDB. I think I have that set up now. Yeah, so it's all set up. So I can do. I don't usually use it. So yeah, we'll break on name. And let's. Okay, so let's see what happens. So we do that. Alright, so it seg faulted actually on reading it. So is the input? What's wrong with the input? TXT. Huh. Read from file. From file. Huh. Why would it do that? Alright, so it does it before it actually starts. I knew that. Alright, yeah, something is not right, because it wasn't working. Cool. So, probably with the sizing? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't, that's too large, I suppose. So, what can I do about that? Right, can I do that? That's equals, as expected. Let me open GDB again. Yeah, so I think it's we don't have enough space for it. Okay. Shoot. Okay, something did not like that, so let me build it again. I think it is built. Okay, there we go. GUI enable. And let's next. So yeah, I'm assuming we get through this all fine. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna read through all of them. So this is actually gonna. I probably should break at a different spot. Yeah, so let me go into here and let's see where we're gonna break. So after we read all that, right to here, I suppose. So 135. 135. 135. Enable. Yes. Alright, so let's see. So we go through this. And let's see where it actually breaks. Okay. Is it in here? Is this too low? Let me actually print what the value is. Display value. And display range. Yeah, so that is a lot. A big number. And we're appending that all to the stack. So, yeah, we might need to just use a stack of integers because it's gonna make it a lot small. Actually, in here, I'm using that because I just query replaced it. So that yeah, if I just made it yeah, if I made it a smaller number, we could use more. So yeah, instead of this, it can just be like that. Okay. Then yeah, it's still gonna do that, but it should work. So if I change it to the test input, it should also work. So let's see. And yeah, so that it all works. And now if I just increase the size of this, I need to see if it, yeah, I'll go back to the test to make sure it's not failing because it's too much memory. Okay, so that is, so make this like 5. Oops. Alright, this one actually is still gonna break. So alright, yeah, so that even is too much. This might be a problem. Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, sure, we'll try that. I don't think it'll be large enough, though. So, yeah, I might need to reconsider things. Let me try it. Alright, yeah, so that's not large enough. So, well, actually, if we look, then we'll see the maximum amount that we'll have. So, yeah, so this, yeah, we can see, so it'd be, so that's a lot. So it's like, yeah. So if I just use that, I can't really do that here though, because I need this. So yeah, then we can just loop through it, I suppose, to replace it rather than mem copying it. So it's less than seeds I dot value equals dot seeds dot seeds I dot value equals actually seeds I okay, get rid of the dot value here. I want to be able to have as much as possible, so okay. Range equals math dot seeds I. What is that? Yeah, this needs to be back better still. Okay. So it does that. I make this larger now. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough memory. So alright, well that works. But I need this to be that same size as well. Yeah, and it's too large if I do that. So so what can I do about that? Because I need that is converted, because that is crucial to that. So how can I do this? Because this is only a single byte, so if I take this, let's see, what's the largest number here? Largest number in list of numbers. Can I just take that and then try to use that? Okay, I just... Alright, sure, I'll see Python. Okay, and I need to actually add a comma for each one as well. Okay. Alright, I can't just do that, so it would have been easier to just open it up in a text file, I suppose. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Just okay, sure. Whoops, I'm not the data. Okay, no, this equals that. And then I can just select the whole thing. And replace the space with that. Okay, and I have to fix this. Okay, and then I have those, and then I can just get the maximum number. Alright, there we go. So that's the maximum number. Alright. So I'm going to just use that. Because, but it is going to go over that, so this isn't, what's even the point of that? Okay, yeah, because that is kind of the point, is that it will go over that. Let me see if I can just get that to work, though. We'll actually copy it again, though. Okay. There we go. And let's see if it will run. So no, it breaks still. Okay. Yeah, so I need it to work with that. If I do that, it's not gonna compile. So that makes it much more difficult. Alright, let's see. So yeah, now I have a few more. Just in this function. So yeah, just get rid of that entirely. Yeah, so this will need to be entirely considered. Alright, and where is that? Oh, okay, it's right here. Okay. So I might need to think about a different way to do that, but okay. Alright, and it's still saying false, so I don't think it is one mode. So I think it's yeah. So how can I do that? Because I need that. So I guess we're not really using that much. What if I take the minimum number here? Alright, that's the smallest number. Will that work? As the size. Whoops. Okay. Copy it again. No. Alright, so that still doesn't work. So. What's a different way I could represent it then? Because I need all the numbers. But now the rest of them need to be that size as well, right? Dang. Huh. Okay. Alright, well that does that. It's still not enough though, right? Alright, let me see if it works on that. Probably won't though. Yeah, and it's safe fault. So huh. Yeah, so where does it actually do that. Let's see. So before this, so it's in here, probably in here, right? Yeah, so it goes through that, but it's not large enough. So, yeah. Can I print the, value plus 1? Okay. Mm. Minus value. That. Okay. This number. And then that's where it breaks, right? So that's yeah, that's not enough. What is this number? So 1, 2, 3, 1,000, 100 million. That's too large to use. It just breaks if I do that right. Yeah. So what else can I do about that? That makes it quite complicated. Okay. What if I do it, even that won't work. Cause yeah, so this and this. Let me do something in here. So for that, 0, 1. Alright, do that. And I just want to do first equals 0 and second equals 0. First equals I. Second equals I. And then I just want to second minus first. No, I want to do the same thing. So value plus range sets first plus second minus first. Okay. First plus second minus first. Yeah, that's what I want to print out for each one. I think that's right then. Nope. How do you do this? Oh, it's L, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't print anything, so because I didn't actually iterate the code. You can't do plus plus, can you? I don't use Python anymore. Okay, so we get those. Okay. Yo, oh. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so these are those. So the maximum value of this, yeah, I can just do max, equals list, right? And then append that to the list. So maximum append. Doing Rusty. You're doing Rust right now. We're doing Rust. Second minus first. And then print max of maximum. Okay. So that's the largest one. So that's what I need then. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 billion. Okay, how can I do that then? Yeah, very nice. Rest is fun. Okay, so I need that. But that is way too large. Huh. Okay, so what is something else I can do for this then? Hmm. Maybe I need to store it as, mm, yeah, as a range rather than as each individual number. Okay. So how can I do that? So I need to, uh, so I can make a structure, I suppose, with a range. All right, well, I'll just try that. Yeah, so I'll just make here. It's getting kind of messy. Well, it's been messy, but range, yep. And so this has the value. This will just be, well, probably gonna have to do that. And then, yeah, okay. So yeah, then we can use the same formula to calculate. Really, I just want the minimum and the max, right? So that's what I want to store. Min and max. Okay. Yeah, and then we just have to iterate through that. So that's gonna change things, but this can be a range then. So I can change this to be size again. So I'll have that. And yeah, so okay. Yes, this needs to be. Let me use it again. All right, all right. Right. So actually, I want to set actual seeds, actual size dot min equals value, and then do this and do the plus and dot max equals value plus range minus value. No, just value plus range, right? Yeah. Set that. Okay. And then yeah, so this is gonna be different things. There we go. Yeah, I can say return 0 there. So I need to set all of those, and then I want to print them out. Actually, let me it's there, and then adjust this so that it is actual size. Whoops. I want to print these. Alright, and yeah, let's get rid of this one. Okay, and let's see what we get. So I have some issues. Okay. Look at that. And I need to adjust things. Yeah, so I broke a lot of stuff, but dot value value dot value again. Okay. And so that is dot min and we'll see I dot max. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that needs to change as well. In here, dot value. Okay, and let's do that, and let's print it out. Okay, it's same font still. So, okay. Why is that? Right. Still after 2 iterations, it does. So, why is that? Why is that? To that. Okay. Is this not large enough still? It should be. Alright, why is it doing that? So, J. So why are we looping through so many times? We don't want to loop this many times. Yeah, we just want to actually do this for each one, right? Yeah, that's what we want to do, right? Okay. And that, I think, is right then. So, oh shoot, are these the same number for all of them? No, they're not. Okay, just some of them are. So, yeah. Then we need to change how we handle things, though. So, because now we don't want to treat them all like a number. So, what can I do about that? It's really just in this one. If we change this one to work, then it'll be fine. But yeah, but then we still have the same issue. Same issue because we don't have enough space for all of these now, because they are like that. So, yeah, that is complicated. Yeah, I'm not even sure how to do this at all. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to finish it today either because I will have to go soon. Okay. Let's see if I can think about it. So all these are the ranges. Let's do tapping on the chair. Well, yeah. Let me do actual see I dot move. I do that one thing. Yes, I do that all the time. Okay. Minus see I dot. Actually, I could use an unsigned integer since none of it's negative. I didn't consider that. Maybe I want to undo what I did and try that. I could try that. I feel like it wouldn't really change much though, would it? Yeah, maybe I won't undo everything. Equals 0. Okay. That equals 0, then just print the 0. Let's see. So how many of them are the same? Just the first one. Okay. None of them are negative, right? Yeah. Okay. So. What if I print this? Okay. No, I want to do that the opposite way. Okay. So this is really how many we have. How many numbers we have? It's a lot of numbers. Boy, is it that? Yeah, we had the maximum and the minimum. So, is that right? Yeah, I think so. So, that's a lot of numbers. These are the same number. Why do we have duplicates? Did I do something wrong? Oh shoot. Wait. Must have done something wrong because they're all duplicates. Well, not all of them. Not the last one and the first one. Is that how many do I have here? So this is, I can actually use this to figure it out. So print okay, let me do that and run this one. 20. Okay, so I have 20. And how many is here? 20. Okay, so that's just that's range. So yeah, the first one can be pretty much disregarded, but the rest of them, okay. Yeah, I need to use unsigned meters. That's gonna be helpful. I don't really need the tables. I don't use it for anything. Can I quickly replace that? Alright, let's see. Does that break stop? Probably. Yeah, let me also quickly replace that. Okay. Huh. What is that? So where is the lowest? Yeah, it's actually on the side. So, no, it's not right. Alright, that is in the header. I'm not type at all. Alright. So, okay. There we go. Okay. So that works then. I don't think I'll be able to do it though, still. I still don't think it'll work. So, because it's still too much. A lot of stuff. Yeah. Well, that's still the same size, so that's going to be the same thing. X message followed? Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, if that's how you say your name, I do apologize if I messed it up. Okay. Actual seeds is set but not used. Yeah, so I can't do the max anymore, but I can just set. Yeah, so I need to actually loop again. I still don't think this will work though. J is less than actual size. Okay, and then do this. Yes, that's not actually right. I want to do start at value. Go until value minus. Okay. Value plus, right? Okay. Set that. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. That's down here. Let's print out this. Yeah, so because this is just too large. I can't do anything about that really. What is the largest? So the largest one is just be an integer. Like what about a 32-bit integer? So yeah, okay. So does that does that mean the times? Okay. So this is not large enough. Okay. That's gonna be too large, right? Yeah. Okay. So, what's the maximum we can do here? Let's see. So that is a kilobyte. And then a megabyte. So I can't do a gigabyte. That's too much. Well, I guess it's not really because it's not a single byte, but yeah, so that's a lot actually. Because that's 32. That's 8. Yes, that's like 8 gigabytes. Um, hmm. Wait. No, no, it's only 4. It's 4 gigabytes. Yeah. That was stupid. All right, so, huh? I need to be able to be equal to this value. And I can't. So, huh? And that's not gonna be nearly right. So, it's still too much. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do the range thing. Get range. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have to rewrite the entire solution. Because it kind of relies on some things. To only work with ranges. Which I should have written it like that in the first place, but okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to end the stream here. So I'm gonna think about this and hopefully solve it on the next stream. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, so I'll commit this, the work in progress. Grade 5, part 2, okay. So, yeah. Like this, that should be good then. Okay. Yep, so I'm going to have to go now, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.